Good morning. Welcome back to another suit fitting, and thank you for choosing me again to help you. So I knew you had a suit custom made a few months ago. Alright. And how are you enjoying it? You love it? Good. So it's been comfortable? So just a few questions just to make sure your information is up to date. So when is the suit needed? Okay, no problem. That will give us plenty of time. And any change to your weight? And now for fabric, you mentioned on the phone potentially a linen suit. Yeah, that's a really good option for the upcoming spring and summer months. It's more of a breathable fabric, so you won't be as hot wearing it. And color, you said light gray? Okay, great option. And then what about your budget? Is it the same as last time? Okay. And slim fit again. Yeah, I can make it a little bit more roomy too. Again, so it's more comfortable for summer. Okay, so great. Slim fit but roomy. Budget's the same. And then any special lining in the suit? Okay, so blue again. And I think last time you went with this color blue. You want to do this one again? Okay. Yeah, it's a good basic. Alright. So then I'm going to have you take off those clothes, and you will find a shirt, pants, and jacket in the fitting room. And that's what I will use to do your measurements. I'm going to also place some pins at the end where needed, and then we can look at some button options as well. Are you interested in choosing what button you'd like? Okay, perfect. So then I will let you get changed, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, so with the measurements, I'm going to start off as usual from top to bottom. I'll just be using my measuring tape here. And I just need you to stand tall for me. Perfect. Have good posture, so shoulders back. And this shouldn't take too long. So just stay still. I'm going to start with your neck. So again, neck held high, just like this. Good. I'm just going to wrap this around. And if you get uncomfortable, just let me know. We do have some refreshments. Do you need anything at the moment? Okay. Just double check this. Sometimes I have to do it twice just to make sure I get the exact number, okay? Okay, perfect. Okay, so now your chest. So again, shoulders back. I'm just gonna get it from here to here. Good. Okay, perfect. Chest. And that was so just turn around for me. I'm just going to do shoulder to shoulder. Very good. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, you can turn around again. So now your waist. And are you interested in an expansion waistband? Okay. Okay, let me just double check. I think most of these measurements are the same as last time. So now your hips, which is just a little bit lower than your waist. I'm just going to wrap this around you again. Let me just double check. And this doesn't feel too tight, right? Okay. And next I'm going to measure your arms. So just have them hanging at your side. Good. And just keep standing up straight. I'm going to start with your left arm. Very good. Now your right arm. Okay. Perfect. And you can relax again. So left arm, right arm. And now your wrists. So if you can just put them out in front of you like this. And this is just to make sure, obviously, we have it perfect so it's not too tight on your wrists. Right, so that's your left, and now your right. Perfect. So left wrist and right wrist. Alright, so I'm just double checking everything up top. So, shoulders, chest, back, arms, wrist. Actually, I just realized I forgot to do your biceps and forearms. So let me do that now. Alright, so just arms at your side again. I'm going to start with your left bicep. Perfect. And now your left forearm. Your right bicep. And then your right forearm. onto your pants. So I'll do the outseam, the inseam, and your ankles. So I'll start with your left leg. So first will be the outseam, and then the inseam, and then the ankle. Okay, perfect. So now your right leg. So the outseam, the inseam, and then your ankle. Okay. So let me get all those numbers written down so I don't forget. So outseam, inseam, left ankle, right ankle, okay, perfect. So I think that is all the measurements I need. So I did want to show you 2 tie examples just to have you put on right now before I do the pinning. So I showed you this one earlier, but we have this nice blue. You can see here it's really silky and just a basic blue. Okay, so we have that one, and then we have this black one. And this one's a little bit different. It's not as shiny. It kind of has a texture to it. Again, this is just for the pinning, but I want you to be able to really get a feel for what the suit will be like. The blue one? Okay. So then you can put this on, and I'm going to just grab my materials. So the first thing I'm going to do is just use this lint roller to just get off some of that lint. That looks a little bit better. And we got your measurements, so let's first start pinning. So I actually just have a bunch of pins here. So I'm going to just gently place them on the jacket, and then some on the pant legs as well, to make sure we just get a perfect fit. I'm just going to take some of these now. Here. And thank you for your patience. We are almost complete. Doing a fantastic job. Okay, so that's good for now. Alright, so again, I just need you to move over this way a little bit. Good. Okay, I'm just going to start placing the pins. I'm just going to move around the fabric a little bit too, just to make sure get the exact fit that you want. Actually, I'll do the yellow one. And you're still okay? Very good. Yeah, just let me know if you need anything else while I do this. And let's get a pink green. Move this one here. Alright, and I think this might be still a little bit loose down here. So I'm just going to place a few green pins. Actually get a few more too. Alright, so just stay still for a minute. I'm going to grab a few more. Okay, so green. Green. So 1, 2, 3, that should be good. Alright, so let's just get the rest of this pinned. Right there. Oops. Perfect. Right here. Perfect. And then right here. Perfect. Now I'm thinking I'm going to do the same on this side. So let me roll this down a little bit. And I think this measurement just a little bit bigger. Barely, but I just want to pin it as well so we get it exact. So on that side, let me do blue pins. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so we make sure it's comfortable on both arms. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so how does that feel? Good. I'm just going to do a few on your legs, on the ankles specifically, just to pin for length. So just give me 1 second to do that. Okay, perfect. So I think that is it for that part. So I'm going to have you get changed again, and then I'll show you some of the button options, okay? Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so for the buttons, we can do lots of different colors, lots of different designs. These are just basic ones, so you can decide what size you want, okay? So let me just hold them up for you so you can kind of get a feel for the different sizes, and we'll place them as well so you can see. So this is the smallest size. Let me show you a white one. It might be a little easier to see. So it's really teeny tiny. So you can see right here, if I place it here, you can barely see it. And if we go up a little bit larger, this is a little bit bigger, but still very small. Okay. And now this is definitely larger, but still not a very big button. So I place that there. You can see there's definitely a difference though between this and then the very small ones. So then I think this is the same size. Now we get up to the bigger ones. Let's try a black one. So this size. And this is a popular option. It makes the button stand out, yet it's not too large. Like that. And then these white and black ones are the largest. Let me take one of each. And you can just see they are the largest, like I said, but another popular option. Just depends on how prominent you want them to be. So you can see here how they look. And again, we can do all different designs, whatever you want. And you don't have to decide right now if you want to take our book home and take a look, or even get an idea online. So what are you thinking? Okay, so maybe like the in-between. So this one? Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a good choice. So you can, again, look at some examples we have here. I can also send you some examples too for other clients I've done in the past. Okay? So let me just make a note of that. And overall, how are you feeling? Good. Yeah, I'm confident in your measurements, and I think the linen suit will turn out really nice. Alright, so I'll send you the button examples. I'll email them to you. Can you confirm your email? Okay. And just like last time, you don't have to pay until the suit is ready and finalized. So I'll give you a call in about a week to come in and take a look and see if you like it. I'm actually not too busy right now, so it won't take too long. Okay? So I'll be in touch soon. And thanks again for choosing me. I know you will love how your suit comes out. So I'm excited to create it for you. Have a good rest of your day, and I will be in touch soon. Good morning. I see you are here for a custom suit fitting, correct? Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for choosing us, and I will be taking all of your measurements today. So let's see, you are a new customer. Okay. And let's see, remind me what your phone number is. Customer. Okay. So just a few questions here before we get started. So what is the suit for? A special event? Or is it for work? Special event. Okay. And when is it needed? That's perfect because they do typically take about 1 month to complete. Do you know your height and weight? Okay. Perfect. And then what type of fabric are you interested in? So, some popular options that we have. Go down the list. First we have wool. Wool is very versatile. It's not just for winter cold months. So it can really be used for every season. And specifically our wool is a little bit lighter than most. So it's just really nice and comfortable. Then we also have a cotton blend. And that's our most popular. It's very breathable, very lightweight. Again, good for every month of the year. Good for every season. And that one's really good for any season. Whether it be hot or cold outside. It just works year round. So that's another popular one. And that's also good for any type of event too. Then we have a linen suit fabric. And that is very, very lightweight, very comfortable, very nice for a hot climate. Okay? And then velvet. Velvet is obviously fancier, very luxury, kind of more of an option if you're going to a fancy event, or if you just want to look very, very put together. But I would recommend cotton based on your needs. You want to go with cotton? Okay. And what color are you thinking? Black. Very popular. Okay. And how are you thinking you would like it fitted? So there's many different options and I can work with you when we're measuring. But typically people will like a suit either very roomy, very fitted, or something right in between. So what are you thinking? In between, so maybe like a slim fit. So I'm going to just show you a few pictures now. Were you interested in a specific suit lining? Alright, so usually people say that they're not really sure. So that's why I show some photos for just some inspiration. So let's see. And adding a custom suit lining can really add some weight and structure to the suit. And also some warmth as well, so that's nice. So we have some plain colors and then patterns. So here are some of the color options. And there's more to choose from, but these are the most popular. And then I'll show you some pattern options. Again, just some popular ones. There are more to choose from. Okay, so just for some inspiration, do you think you like any of those? Okay, so that pattern, perfect. Yeah, I could definitely do that. And did you have a budget in mind? That should be perfect. Alright, so that's all I need for now. So I'm going to ask you to get undressed in the fitting room. We're going to start with the measurements. And there will be a dress shirt and some pants in the fitting room. Please just put those on. They will not fit you right now, but it's just for the purposes of the measurements. Alright? Perfect. Well, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so when I measure, I like to measure from top to bottom. So I really just need you to stand very straight for me. Good posture, shoulders back, and then face just looking straight ahead. If you start to slouch, I might have to correct your posture again. But just stay as still as possible and as straight as possible. And just be natural too, don't be stiff. Okay. So I'm going to start with your neck first. So just, again, stay still. I'm going to just wrap this right around your neck. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, looks like about 12 inches. Okay, good. I'll just be writing down all of the measurements as I take them. So just put your arms out to the side for me. Good. Just gonna wrap this around you. And bring it front here. Let's see. So just about 25. Just like to double check. Okay. You can relax your arms now. Now your waist. So arms out again. So just be a little bit lower. I'm just going to wrap it around. So 30, just about 32. You can relax your arms again. And now your hips. So this will be even lower. Okay, just gonna wrap it around. Let me see. Like 35. Okay. 35. Now your arms. So just put them out like this for me. I'm just going to measure both of them, even though they're typically the same. Just like to make sure, so we have your suit perfect. So starting with the left arm. Okay. 17 and a half. Okay, and now the right arm. Also about 17 and a half. Great. Now your wrists, and this is important for the wrist part of the suit. So just stick your arms out again. Perfect. So about 8 inches. And then about 8 inches. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to turn around. I'm going to actually measure the length of your back and then your shoulder to shoulder. Okay. Alright, thank you. And let's get your back. So, about 17 and a half inches. And now your shoulders. Just fix your posture. Good. Okay. Stay still. It's about 14 inches. Okay, good. Inches. Alright, now your biceps. So, arms out again. I'm just going to wrap this around. We'll start with your right arm. Perfect. And now your left arm. Good. And I'm sorry. That was your forearms. Okay, so your forearms. And now we'll do your biceps. Okay. Perfect. Yep, just relax. Again, just measuring both sides. Even though they're typically similar, just want to make sure we get the exact measurements. So now your outseam, inseam, and ankles. So just stand up on this platform for me. Thank you. Help me measure accurately. So first doing your outseam. Good. Stand tall. Now your inseam. Good. I'm going to do this leg. Okay. Perfect. And now your ankles. Do this one. Perfect. Alright, so let's see. Neck, chest, waist, hips, arms, wrists, back, biceps, forearms, outseam, inseam, ankles. Perfect. Now you can relax. So I'm going to have you try on a raw jacket example. And I'm just going to pin it for reference when sewing. So I will be placing a few pins, and then I will tell the tailor where it needs taken in specifically. Okay? So let me get that jacket for you. So here is the jacket that you'll be trying on. And this one doesn't have any example of a custom lining, but you can just see a black plain pattern. So, just in case you are interested, just show you that right there. And that's nice and silky soft, so very nice for any time of the year. Alright, so I'm going to have you just put this on for me. And actually, would you mind putting this tie on as well, just for reference? And you can just slip it on, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just so I know where it will be for measuring. And then just for the full picture here, can you use this tie clip for me? Thank you. And then I do have some cufflinks as well, so I think I might have you put them in too, just for an example. Here you go. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm just going to place some pins. Can you stick your arm out for me? Good. Just gonna place one right there. Then right there. Good. Now your other arm. Okay, right there. Right there. Good. How does that feel? Good. Okay, so not too tight. Good. Okay. I'm just gonna do one more right here. It does look like it actually fits pretty well, actually. So we'll base your custom suit off of this jacket. Alright, good. Let me just see this arm again. Just going to get some of this dust off. Okay, good. And then let me just see this tie again. It looks like it does match nicely. Would you be interested in something like this? Okay, good. So what do you think? How's it feel? Good. Good, yeah. I think it looks really, really nice. And I think your custom suit will be perfect for your event. Let me just make a note right here. The pins that I put. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Perfect. Alright, so you can take that jacket off and also hand me the tie. Perfect. Thank you. So you're sure? No questions, no concerns? Okay, good. Well, if you do think of anything or if you have any changes, just let me know. But we'll do the black suit with the pattern you chose in your perfect measurements. And the pants are already fitted, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, perfect. So I have your phone number and your email. And if you need anything, just let me know. I'll be contacting you in a few weeks to have you come in and try on the suit. Make sure it's perfect. Well, thanks so much for choosing us. And I will be in touch soon. Have a good day. Hey, welcome back. Here for another suit fitting. Perfect. And how is that custom suit doing that we did a few months ago? Good. Well, that's good to hear. So, let's see. You're looking to get an old suit tailored. Just a little bit too big. Okay. And let's see. Did you bring it with you? Perfect. Okay, let me check the fabric. So black. It's kind of like a linen. Okay, shouldn't be too tricky. I'm just going to ask you a few questions before we get started. So, when is this needed? Yeah, I should be able to get it done by then. We haven't been too busy. It'll start to pick up soon though. Usually right before the wedding, summer season. And what is your current weight? And same fit as last time? Yeah, that was nice. So you have enjoyed how it's felt, the fabric. Okay, not too tight. And then any other changes? New buttons. Okay. Yep, I can show you a few options. So I'm going to ask you to please get changed in the fitting room. And then we will get started with your measurements. Okay? So I'll just be waiting for you out here. Let me know if you need anything. Alright, so you're all set? Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I see the jacket does need brought in on the sides. And then sleeves are a little long too. Alright. So let's have you take off the jacket for a few minutes. Just need to get all of your measurements first. And then I'll have you put it back on so I can do some pinning. Okay? So this will be just like last time. I need you to stand up tall and shoulders back. Good. I'm going to start with your neck first. And you also need a shirt for under the jacket. Okay, you're good for now. Yeah, we are selling a lot of new items. Can you put your chin up a little bit? Good. Yeah, we're selling a lot of new shirts, ties, some shoes. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Okay, so neck. And again, I'm just taking all of your measurements down. I know I have them from last time, but just need to make sure nothing has changed. Alright, so your chest, again, shoulders back. Just hold that right there for me for a moment. Over on this side. Good. Okay. So good. Stay right there. Perfect. So chest. Now can you turn around for me? I'm just gonna do your shoulders. Again. Good posture. Perfect. Alright, you can relax. Shoulders. Okay, so turn around again. So let's do your waist next. So just lift your arms up. Is that comfortable? Good. And then I just always double check. Wrap it around again. Make sure I have the exact measurement. Okay, perfect. And next, why don't we do your arms? So we'll do your biceps, triceps, and wrists. Biceps, triceps, wrists. Okay, so just hang your arms at your side, and I'll start with the right arm. Good. Yeah, just relax. Good. Triceps. And your wrists. Good. Okay, so now your left arm. Bicep. Good. Tricep. Good. And your wrist. Good. Now you can relax your arms. And then are we doing your pants? Okay. So then can you just step up for me? Perfect. Start with the outseam. And then the inseam. And then the outseam. Good. And then the inseam. Good. Okay, so chest, shoulders, arms. I think that's all I need. I still have a few more measurements that we can use from the last fitting. So again, with this part, I'm just going to place some pins onto the jacket. Just guide myself when I'm tailoring it and make sure I bring it in the right areas. Okay, start with side. And I'm just going to have you move right over here. Good. So kind of on the side. Just give me a better angle to work with. Okay. So I'm going to just have you put the jacket back on. Perfect. And then I'm just going to be moving your arm around a little bit so I can pin it. Okay. So yeah, I'll just be carefully pinning. You don't have to worry about me pinning your arm. I'll be very careful. So just keep your arm really straight, okay? Just need to appropriately mark where I want to bring it in. Good. And are you still comfortable? Okay, good. Yeah, try to get this done as quickly as possible. And how has your week been? Good. Definitely looking forward to some warmer weather. Winter is actually my favorite season though, so I'm always a little disappointed when it's over. But at the same time, when summer begins, I know my favorite seasons are right around the corner again. So I look forward to it. So I'm going to have you turn. We're going to do the other side. Good. So same thing. Just stay still for me. Like I said, you're doing a really good job. And what is this specific suit for? Yeah, work. Do you have to get dressed up a lot? Well, it's nice you kind of get to choose. Yeah, I used to work at a job where I had to get dressed up every day, and I did not like that. So it's nice you get to choose. Alright, one more. Okay, good. I'm just going to do right up here by your neck. And we're almost done. Are you doing anything fun this weekend? Nice. Yeah, I don't think I am. Just move your head a little bit. Good. There's actually a video game convention in town, and I might go check that out. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to do too much. Alright, just turn. Good. I'm just going to get a spot right here. Yeah, I've actually been looking for a few things. A new Game Boy Advance is one item. And then just a few games. I always have new games on my list. Looks good. So I'm going to have you, actually, I'll have you leave it on for a moment if that's okay, and I will show you the buttons. So we do have a lot of options in the store, and I just have some size examples right now. So they're just black and white, but we can get any color you want, any style. So I suggest you look online, see if there's anything that stands out, and then I can find it for you. So lots of different sizes. We have pretty big size, a medium size, this is kind of a small size, but not the smallest. It's a little bit smaller. And then we have some really teeny tiny ones. I think these larger buttons are probably not what you're looking for. Yeah, I think they're a little bit too big. So maybe something like this. Let's try it out. So this is the size against your jacket. So what do you think? Yeah, it kind of looks good. I don't think it's too small. Let me show you a smaller one though. Here is, a little bit of a smaller size. What do you think of that? Yeah, that one's good too. I think it just depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, I mean, compared to, see this one, that's just way too big. So yeah, there's definitely lots of options to choose from. And we can work with you on whatever size you like. But you are thinking this one. Alright, so I'm going to set that on the side. And then you can let me know if there's a specific color. Since this is black, it depends on what you want. Do you want the buttons to completely be camouflaged, or do you want them to stand out? It's really up to you. And we do have some options in the front of the store if you are looking for an example, so I can show you those. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to put this away and just double check I have everything. This will definitely be ready in about a week. I know you said you wanted it ready for the meeting, and yeah, it'll be ready for that. So do you have any questions for me? Okay. And can I confirm your phone number? Perfect. And if you think of anything in the next week that you have questions about, just reach out, okay? Perfect. So you can take the jacket off and get changed, and I will see you when you're done. So thanks so much for being a wonderful customer, and I'll see you in a few minutes.